it's Marcy Denning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Southwestern Ontario, Canada. I'd like to welcome you to my Wednesday afternoon live. It is Wednesday, June the 15th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am just bringing you up on my iPad, and there we go, so that I can see comments. Please say hello when you join me. Let me know where you're coming from. I love to hear from you. I'm just getting everything set up. And then I just have a couple really quick announcements here before we get going. Okay, so this Sunday, June the 19th, is the sign-up deadline for my This Birthday Piggy class to go. In this class, you're going to make 6 cards, 2 each of the 3 different designs. These 2 are fun folds. This is a regular standard fold. You get a PDF with all of the measurements as well as embedded video links for each one of the 3 different projects, so you can create at your leisure. Next announcement, my Saturday soiree, September edition, the registration is now open. Details are on today's blog post. It will be in the video description below. After I'm all done here, I will link it. I can't link it until I'm all done here, so about 15 minutes after we're done, the video link for my blog post will be there, or you can just head on over to my blog. I embed the video from today into my blog post. So the products we're using are from the new Holiday Mini catalog as well as the Celebration brochure. So Snowman Magic, Cottage Wreaths, these both have dies that coordinate, and yes, you can add the dies on. Just let me know when you register, as well as the Hippest Hippos. This is a Celebration product, as well as the Pearlized Enamel Effects. This is also included in your fee. If you are a demonstrator and you already have any or all of these products, all you have to do is let me know what stamp set you want of equal value to substitute out. If you're a customer and you're going to be ordering right away on July 1st, you can't wait. Say you can't wait for this. Just let me know what other Celebration product you want of equal value. This is free with a $60 order. If you choose designer series paper that is 12 by 12, please be aware I will be cutting it down so that it fits into the box. The cost is $100 for porch pickup, $120 for me to ship it to you. Think of this as a 3 classes all in one, because you're going to be creating 12 projects. I create 4 projects per set is what I like to do, and there are videos for each one of the projects that we will be creating. You don't have to join us live. You watch the videos that are embedded. Hello, Karen. This is for my Canadian friends only. I am so sorry I cannot ship products outside of the country. All right, I'm just checking my lighting here. There we go. I do apologize for the glare. So today we're going to be creating with the Speedy Recovery. So the products that I am pulling in, I am using the Speedy Recovery stamp set, the penned flowers dies. I'm using the pretty scallop die here, the designer tag dies, the butterfly. Oh, and I just realized I forgot to grab my, I don't have my Orchid Oasis cardstock cut. And the 2022-2024 in color glimmer paper. All right, so we're going to have to hold for just one moment while I cut, and then I'll just show you the pretty card Hello, Carol. Hello, Marilyn. How is everybody doing today? Obviously, I forgot to cut this because I have a headache today. It is hotter than blazes here. There we go. Yes, the humidity is back here in southwestern Ontario, and I am a lifelong migraine sufferer, and when we get the changes in the air pressure, oh, it does not help my poor noggin. So, yeah, so sometimes I can be a little scattered. We're under a heat warning right now. All right, so we've got, yep, we've got our pieces. So let's stamp first. So this is the, oh, I didn't pull out the stitched dies either. My goodness. Oh, and we've got a cling on there. All right, so I have two of my squares. Hello, Amy. You are down with a migraine as well. Hi, Anne. Yeah, the air pressure, oh my gosh, it just does a number. I could feel it coming on last night. And I took some medicine before bed, and then I woke up and you know that if you've ever get bad headaches, you know the feeling. I don't need to describe it. Okay, so this card here, we've got the front and then we've got the insert here. When you're doing the two different stamps on this smaller square, and this stamp here is quite a bit to fill that. So what, oh my God, Fluffy's on here. Let me just take a second. What I'm going to suggest is, did I get it all off? Alrighty. What I'm going to suggest is that you stamp your sentiment first. So that way you know you have the room for it. There, I got it. I think there's the one and there's the other. We're going to stamp this off just to make sure. Yeah, it's not going to affect it. Nice and cool in the house with the air on. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. The air on is a must. Oh, no, you've got a 12-month-old cutting her first teeth. Ooh, I remember those days. They were a very long time ago, but yes. All right, so like I said, we are going to, we are going to stamp what I get for reaching. Bring that closer. We're going to stamp our sentiment first. And we're going to try as best we can to center it right at the bottom. Here we go. Straight up, straight down. Love the font on this. Well, thank you, Carol. All right, so we are inked up nicely. And then, you're going to excuse my head. We're going to try, get on my tippy toes so I can see over. And center that. There we go. So it is stamped fairly centered. Maybe it could have gone to the left a bit, but I'm okay with that. Now let's do our insert piece. So as you can see, you don't have to do this, but that pretty bouquet of flowers, This is straight on. This time here, let's stamp it so that it is coming from the side a bit, like this. So that we've got that heart tag. We won't have the whole bouquet in there. Oh, so pretty. I'm really liking this Orchid Oasis in color. It is fabulous. And then wishing you a speedy recovery. There we go. All right. I like it when I can stamp straight. That is not always the case. All right, so we are going to set this stuff aside for the moment because we need to die cut the scallop and this pretty butterfly. So let's bring that in. I love these dies that have the extra added bonus of the little elements. So our butterfly, and we need this scallop. Okay. And here's my bit of glimmer paper. I had actually created this card for my seniors class that was on the 9th. They had asked for every month when I do my class with them, I ask them, what do they want for the following month? We do 3 cards together, and a get well card was this month's request. So next month, they want a masculine get well card. So this is the card that I created for this month. Okay, now we're just going to take and pull those bits off, and then I'm going to line this up on here so that it's fairly straight, and I'm going to bring this I think that looks okay. Oh, and I need my tape because I don't want this to jump around as it's going through the die cutting. Okay, give that a little press. Hopefully it doesn't want to stay down there. All right, get that out of my way. It's got a mind of its own. It does not want to stick down. All right, because I hadn't cut the strip yet, I think I'm okay. Trying not to jiggle you guys too awful much. Alrighty. So we need our snips to just snip that off. So there's that nice scalloped border. Then I'm going to bring in my trimmer. And I don't want a big piece. I just want a little bit to, let's go a smidge more. I just want a little bit to, that went through a little crooked now, didn't it? That's just, actually, where's my guillotine? it is. It's a day. It's a day. All right, so we're going to line that up. And I can see, there we go. Get rid of that little bit. Okay. So next, it is easier, I'm shedding on here, it's easier to put your cardstock, your designer series paper on top of this way, than going like flipping it over and going backwards, I find myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my liquid glue on this. And then all you have to do is take your paper and line it up. And yes, there's more than, and I'm okay with that. And I've got it so that my stitching is just peeking. Give that a little press. There we go. And then I'll just take my snips and go right beside and just nip that off. And then you just have to set this aside for a moment so that that glue has time to adhere. Give it a good press on the back. But that way you're not wiggling it this way and that way, trying to get it straight. Okay, so hello, Jeannie from Southeast Wisconsin. How are you today? Are you guys in the middle of a heat wave as well? We've got the heat warning because we have that lovely humidity. Although I'm not going to complain too loudly because I prefer the heat to the cold. That is for sure. Okay, so there we have our lovely insert. Now we are going to take our liquid glue. And I'm not putting it at the very top. I'm just worrying about that strip right there. Lining that up. Flipping it over to make sure that nothing is hanging out. And that looks good. And now we can go on our Orchid Oasis. It's going to layer like that. And lining it up. So does everybody have big plans for Father's Day this weekend, this Sunday? We have breakfast at 9 a.m. At a local breakfast restaurant. They're only open for breakfast and lunch. With my dad and his wife and my kid, well, two of my kids, three, including Allie. Danny and Trevor will not be able to make it, but and my sister and her boys, and I think their significant others are coming as well. It's a busy weekend for everybody, right? So, and then we've got dinner later on at my in-laws. So it's a busy, busy day. So we're doing our Father's Day golf on Saturday, just so that we don't have one more thing added into that day, because it's supposed to be a more relaxing, fun day, isn't it? For the dads, not all right, now we have to be here, now we have to be there. Okay, don't get too cozy and relaxed, because now we have to be there. That's no fun for anybody. All right, so we are going to put this right about here, so it's overlapping, showing that beautiful glimmer paper off, and I'm just turning it to make sure that I am straight. A little tweak right there. Now my butterfly. So I'm going to take, because I want my wings to be like it's fluttering. So I'm going to take my bone folder and very gently and carefully I'm holding it, and just one little swipe. One little swipe. And that brings those wings up. Now, where do I want him? I think I want my butterfly about right there. Well, maybe down a bit. Because this is small, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my glue on my card base. And you can see it is just a little titch. Not too awful much. I'm looking in, yeah, you can see just a little bit. So that way, if I do that, then I'm not getting ink all over my fingers. And then I can just turn and adjust, give that a press, bring those wingies up. So pretty. Okay, now we want a heart pearl right in the center. And then one up here and one over here. Okie dokie. Whoops. There's that runaway pearl that we're going to use anyway. So are these all the smaller? No, that's the bigger one. So we are going to put this guy here. And because I've got my take your pick tool, that pointy end is so easy peasy to get things adjusted. And then that heart. I just thought that these pearls were perfect, the hearts, because you're thinking of your friend or family member that's under the weather, so you're sending them, excuse me, you're sending them some love, some paper love. So having that cute little heart on there just reinforces that sentiment, I think. And that, my friends, is it. Wasn't that a quick and easy card? Now this one here, my scallop's a little higher, as well as my cup and my sentiment, but that's okay. I think it is adorable. Okay. Hotter than Hades. Thank goodness for air conditioning. Oh yes, I can't imagine not having any air. You just had a big 50th anniversary party. Oh, how fabulous, Carol. 50th anniversary. Wow, congratulations. And Jeannie, oh, I'm so sorry. The first after a family member has passed is always the hardest. They're all hard, but that first is always, yeah, you just, Yeah, Jeannie, sending some love and hugs to you. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, so this is fresh freesia, and doesn't fresh freesia look gorgeous with that Orchid Oasis? So fresh freesia, that's kind of a tongue twister, is last year's new in color, and they just look beautiful together, I think. So does anybody have any questions? Oh, do you remember that I showed you these, remember last Wednesday, I showed the pearlized enamel effects, that I did the little dots on my silicone craft sheet. I'm not sure, I showed them on Monday's Facebook Live, but there they are. Aren't they just, like, it did not take very long to dry. They are just the perfect little embellishment, I think. I'm so excited. So yeah, there, look at that. They're just, so you would just add your dot of, you would put it on there on your project, or if you put it on your silicone craft sheet, and because you are going to be doing a lot, you would just line up your dots and then attach them with a dot of glue, or you would go directly to your project. So yeah, so that is part of my Saturday soiree. I just wanted to show you guys, like, they're a hard little embellishment. They're very, very cute. I really like them. All right, so if there's no other questions, I am going to sign off. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. If you are in Canada and don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that you are currently working with, I would love the opportunity to earn your business. If you're shopping in my online store and your order is under $200, please use this month's host code. If it's over $200, don't use the code, as you're going to get your own Stampin' Rewards from Stampin' Up! And I don't want you to miss out on those, because everybody loves a little bit of free stuff, don't they? And if you have purchased from me in the last 6 months, so this year, if you've purchased from me this year, you're automatically going to be getting a catalog from me. If you haven't and you would like a catalog, I'm just reaching over here, please reach out to me and I would be happy to pop the Celebration brochure and the mini catalog in the mail to you. This is July to December. This is July and August. So anyhow, all right, well, have a fabulous weekend, everybody. I'll be thinking a bit about you and your family, Jeannie, on Sunday. Thanks everybody for joining me. Have a great weekend. Tomorrow is Brad and I, or yeah, tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow's my husband and I's 33rd wedding anniversary, and we've got special reservations. I'm really excited about that. I can't believe we've been married 33 years. Crazy how quickly time goes by. We dated for over 5 years before we got married, so we've been together a very long time. So it's going to be a very nice evening, though, tomorrow night. Thank you, Marilyn. Yes, 33 years. It's doesn't feel that long, so I guess that means that's a good thing. We love to spend lots of time together. We golf together. We golf with our kids. We love to just be together. So that's always a nice thing, that you're great friends with your spouse. So anyhow, enough of my blabbering on. Thanks so much, you guys. I truly do appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please click that subscribe button below, as well as the notification bell, so you don't miss any future videos from me. Please give me a thumbs up if you like my crafting. Please share my video. Sharing is caring, and it's how I reach more crafty friends, team members, and customers. All right, that's it for me. I will see you again really soon. Bye for now.